here at the destination of today, which is Metropolis, Illinois, which has Superman Museum, big huge Superman statue.
There's a giant Superman baby. It's a statue. You're right, baby.
Take a walk around them. Of course, the sun is in my eyes, and it's about 100 degrees. All these bricks seem to have people's names on them. I'm guessing maybe people that donated stuff. We do have a description here, so I'll leave this in frame for a moment and we can pause it. Check it out. Then let's walk around him again. And it looks like we can go up next to him, so I'll do that in a moment and try to get a picture or something. Just over here we got the big sign that says Super City, Metropolis, Illinois. Across the street, which is the museum. They have some artwork on the side. Action Comics number 1. First appearance of Superman. Apparently there's a tour bus, or that's just a generic artwork that talks about a tour bus. Looks like it's cracked quite a bit, so pretty old, but with various Supermans. It does not have Henry Cavill, so it must have been before him, I'm guessing. Oh, there we go. There's about the brick. You can sponsor a brick and get your name on there. So it does look like there are many bricks with people's names on it, so I don't know if there's any spots even, unless it's just they're filling in the ground next to them. So we're gonna go up right next to him and see what we can do. Oh, there's another plaque. Yeah, let's see what this plaque says. Chamber of Commerce support. It does look like some of these bricks on the ground do not have names, so that's probably where they are. Very cool though. Get a little bit more up close, and then I'll see if there's any more Superman stuff in town besides the museum that we'll check out. Alright, we're here at the Superman Museum. Phone booth, I think. Just in case, you know, Superman comes to town and wants to change. Car, listening to one of the movies, some standees there, and old Superman himself up on the corner, museum, another phone booth over on this side. So let's go check out the museum. So this is the museum. It's $8 to get in. Check it out. I'm not using my fancy gimbal, I'm just holding my camera, so it might not be as super steady. Some cool stuff. Looks like it starts off with the old school Superman, the black and white TV show. Seen like 1 or 2 episodes maybe, but nothing really. Very cool. I'm guessing these black and white toys, statues are not period black and white. Very cool. Big billboard up here, wooden. I wonder if that was somewhere around town at one point. About the guy who brought Superman to town, apparently. Because I'm sure this town was not based on Superman originally. Tom and Jerry Superman there. Super old looking pinata. Stuff on the ceiling. Kites. Here. Looks like this might be an authentic costume from one of the shows. This is one I have not heard of. I don't know who this guy is. It's well before my time. Looks like here we have glasses and the shirt and vest of Henry Cavill from, can't see what it says, either Man of Steel or Batman vs Superman, I'm guessing. One of those two. Cool. Don't know who any of those autographs are on there. No idea. Got all this stuff down here. It's a concept suit. It's over here. It's like it says Lex Luthor from Batman vs Superman. Gene Hackman, Lex Luthor. This was the backpack from the Christopher Reeve Superman, the guy who played the kid. Wigs. Marlon Brando, Christopher Reeve's wigs. Those are little records. I wonder what the promotion was like. McDonald's or something probably back in the day. Don't know what that is up there. Not sure. I got the Blu-rays in the box. Trading cards. I had some of these trading cards when I was a kid. I remember them. Completely fake film over camera, apparently. From that Christopher Reeve movie. Fine. I'm gonna go into this other room that was behind here first and then come back. So there's definitely some cooler stuff. classic toys over time. And pinball, train. They do have a big toy store up front, so you can buy stuff. Puzzle. The Superman arcade game. This, they do have a Galloping Ghost up in Brookfield. I actually played it the last time I was there. It'd be cool if they had to turn it on so you could play it. I have no idea what this is. It's just from one of the movies. A sculpture of Doomsday. I killed Superman. Cardboard, but not cardboard. This one's wood, like cut out for you to stand behind. Cool. It's like some stuff back in the corner over there, back by their furnace that you could hear. Kind of cool to see all these toys at the time. Very cool collection. All the dogs. Obviously the newer DC Universe guys. There's a Lois. So let's come back around and back over here, and we'll come back down the middle. Because this looks, oh, what is this? Boots. Boots from Summer. Is this original? Spacesuit. I don't see a spacesuit. This is pretty beat up. This is probably one of the originals from one of the first Christopher Reeve movies. Maybe the original or Superman 2 or 3. So, crystals. 1978. Looks like a lot of the stuff is potentially original. Old toys from probably the 70s. The Halloween masks. Toys at the bottom are definitely not the 70s, probably 90s or something like that. I wonder where that was. Pretty cool. Oh. This figure kind of freaked me out for a second when I walked around this corner. I don't know what those are in the back, what those symbols are. I'm not a huge Superman freak, so I don't know a ton about some of the comic stuff. Just kind of the movies that I've seen. That skull Zod, always my favorite from Superman 2. I don't know if those were mask cast from his face. Magazine covers. It's like a game. Scripts, some storyboards, kryptonite, autograph picture. Very cool. All these cups and thermoses, and that Superman figure back there, I did have that. I actually sold it not too long ago when I found it recently. Some Superman phones. That's Mario, that's not Superman. I don't know why that's here. Kind of cool. Belt buckles. Very cool older toys collection. Some really old cards there. Some probably 90s, 2000s cards. Collection of ties. More cards. These were definitely a little before my time. soccer player. Some of these things just kind of thrown back here. I wonder if they just, it says under construction. I was about to say, I wonder if they had time to display these yet. Some comics, newer ones. Some negatives of comics, I guess. I don't know if that's what they use to print them. Very cool displays for the comics. I remember the Death of Superman coming out, which I think is this one. It's been so long, and I never got it. Old school phone booth. I'm gonna go back around to that middle real quick. So I thought it looped around, but it looks like it might not. Maybe it does. I don't know. More newer toys from Man of Steel. Don't know who that guy is. Promo items. A lot of Japanese things. Of course, Superman needed a car to drive around. VHS. These are the kids' outfits. Belts, toys. Everything was merchandised all the way back then too. Just a crazy amount. This was the Brandon Roth Superman. Oh yeah, I guess he actually signed it. Let's go loop back around now. And there's some more vinyl, newer vinyl. This is probably gonna be the longest clip of the video. Or one of them for sure. So I'm going quick, but also slow. Supergirl. Got some Supergirl stuff here. Movie props. I wonder what that hand was. Like that creature there? Is that in Supergirl? I think I've only seen Supergirl once. I don't know how long ago it was. The old school cop Halloween costumes. The newer Supergirl, the WB show. I remember this, but not really, even though I watched the show. Lois and Clark. Never really watched Lois and Clark. She became a superhero somewhere. No, Smallville I did watch. I'm guessing that's not his Superman costume because he never wore one. Very cool. A lot of pictures up here on the wall. And we're coming back around to the beginning. So from the old Superman. Don't know what that is. Maybe the head for this guy. So, like I said, only a couple episodes of the show. Oh, they got the VHS in there. So probably you can find it somewhere. Yeah. That guy must have been a regular villain, maybe. And we're back around to the beginning, so I'm going to end the video in the museum here. But we'll have more clips of Metropolis. Alright, so right down from the Superman Museum, there is this hidden gem shop. It looks like we got some cool stuff inside. Not going to go in there though. But the coolest thing is this right here. This is Bob's big boy statue, but painted up as Superman. So that is pretty cool. He's just looking all, you know, got the big burger there. His overalls. Super big boy. He's very cool. I'm sweating up a storm here because it's 1,000,000 degrees, but let's see if I can get a shot with big boy here. Can't quite get in frame with the selfie stick because I don't have a selfie stick. Just kind of holding this thing out. See if I can hold it any further. Oh yeah, there we go. I think it's tracking me. Yeah, kind of cool. So yeah, cool dude. Got the burger. Very cool. Let's go check out more stuff. Alright, we got this cool Metropolis sign artwork on the side of that building, that souvenir shop, which again, I'm probably not going to go in there, but very cool. Just one more thing. I think there's supposed to be a Lois Lane statue somewhere. So let's go look for that too. Alright, we have the Lois Lane. There's names out. I'll look up there in a second to get closer. But there's also this Daily Planet. Or just says Planet. Not quite Daily Planet. With Lois behind. So, looks pretty cool. Of course, it's sponsored by the casino. But yeah. Very cool. I don't know if you can see that because the sun is, the time of day I'm here, it's super sunny. It's super hot. Statue committee, more people. is, I mean, you can go through this stuff pretty quick. It's really cool to see. Something to do in the way south end of Illinois, that's for sure. Yeah. Very cool. I think that's where I'm going to call it a day and get some dinner, relax for a bit, see what there is to do in this town at night. Probably not much, but then head out in the morning for probably the longest part of my trip, going through Kentucky and then into West Virginia. So I will see you in the morning when I head out. I'll do a quick video then. Thanks for tuning in again.